And Brock Lesnar. And another powerbomb. And Brock Lesnar has him back up to a vertical base. Scott Steiner gets tagged in while Brock Lesnar was trying to go for a double axe handle. And Brock Lesnar with a reverse body press. And Lesnar, let's see what he does with Scott Steiner. And Scott Steiner is going for a ride. Powerbomb. Back up to a vertical base. Shows him to the other side of the ring. Back up Scott Steiner. Has him up. You know what this is. And down goes Big Papa Pump. Trying to knock Kevin Nash off the apron, which allows Scott Steiner to get up. Lesnar fights off. Set him up. Reversal into the verdict. Oh my goodness. And down goes Scott Steiner. And Kevin Nash is down. Nick Patrick, you better call this one. Count it. Two. Two count only. Scott Steiner kicked out. And a bad hug is locked in. Scott Steiner.
Submit.
And he taps out. Brock Lesnar and CM Punk with the win. Victorious. What a match. Let's take a look at the replay here. Kevin Nash earlier delivering a jackknife powerbomb that turned the tide of the match temporarily, but then turning back in the favor of CM Punk was the superplex, and then Brock Lesnar delivering two verdicts, but then when Scott Steiner got back in, he got the same thing, and then the bear hug. He couldn't take no more after that, and Brock Lesnar is ready.
Come on. BSGB, y'all know what time it is. PA, y'all know what time it is.
Yes, he is.
Trump for president.
Goldberg is back.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm made up my mind. Grind and get paid. Back by 45. I told you corporate all these haters. My faith is not greater because I know that doesn't land. My package no safer place and it ain't understand. Together we plan the lot GA on the map. And only I can because the motherfuckers.
And look at this.
They claiming they rap, but you lame to me. You wanna dust that? It ain't no thing to me. Hot blick on me, laid up in the ditch. I'ma kill you, slay your main bitch. And oh, how quick the game that switched up. I'm screaming GA, the crowd screaming whoa. Come on,
On the way to the ring from the Wolverine State, Michigan, Chris Asia.
One half of the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin, making his way to the ring. We're coming back to you here on Friday Night SmackDown as he's set to take on the Cruiserweight Champion and Mr. Money in the Bank, Christopher Daniels.
And introducing the opponent from the Golden State of California, Chris Daniels.
As Christopher Daniels makes his way towards the ring, want to let you know, I just got this note during the break, Christopher Daniels will hold an open invitational at SummerSlam for the Cruiserweight title. So any Cruiserweight on the roster, or perhaps not on the roster, that wants to come to the Staples Center in Los Angeles and challenge Christopher Daniels for the Cruiserweight title will get that opportunity in just 9 days. And I'm guessing this matchup is a warm-up match for Mr. Money in the Bank as he's taking on Chris Sabin here. Non-title matchup. And there's a lot of things that's going to be happening at SummerSlam. Still kind of in awe at that tag team matchup. Brock Lesnar, that's perhaps the best I've ever seen him in the ring. The way he just manhandled Kevin Nash and Scott Steiner. You can say what you want about those guys being in the industry too long. They look like they too old. Doesn't matter. Veterans don't get manhandled the way they got manhandled here just moments ago. And I'm telling you, Goldberg, you only had one match, and that was at the Great American Bash. And if you don't have a one more match between now and next Friday night, you could be in some serious trouble, as Christopher Daniels had that abdominal stretch locked in. Chris Sabin best to get it back into this matchup. And following this match, we'll find out if Kurt Angle and Sting can punch their ticket to another triple threat match at SummerSlam. Because if not, when we come to you from Kansas City and the STF is locked in, don't want to take away from what I was trying to say here, but if Samoa Joe has to roll into Kansas City without knowing who his opponent is, like he did at Night of Champions a couple months ago, then the board of directors might have to make another decision on who shall face the World Heavyweight Champion. And you see Dan deliver that enziguri to Sabin. Sabin better get back into the thick of things here, or this could be a quick one for Mr. Money in the Bank. Just to remind you folks, for all the news, late happenings, signings, releases, whatever the case may be, go to WWE CAWFed.blogspot.com for all the latest happenings going on. And Christopher Daniels now, Irish whip. Sabin doesn't follow up, and that's going to be costly because Christopher Daniels doesn't make too many mistakes in that ring. And Daniels now, perhaps, no, moonsault off the metal turnbuckle. Thought he was giving Sabin too much of a breather there without following up, but no. Daniels, Angel's Wings, coming up here, and he connects. Christopher Daniels.
1, 2, 3.
And chalk up another win for Mr. Money in the Bank. Well, coming up next, it's our featured contest. Kurt Angle, Sting, taking on the United States Champion, RVD, and the former United States Champion, AJ Styles. SummerSlam implications coming up next, here on Friday Night SmackDown. Our featured contest is underway.
On the way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, Sting, golden opportunity to let Samoa Joe know here tonight, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, that he has 9 days prepared for another matchup between he, Sting, and the World Heavyweight Champion. But Kurt Angle and Sting have to get by RVD and AJ Styles to get that opportunity.
Making his way to the ring from the golden state of California, Sting.
And Sting will love nothing better than to head in his home state of Los Angeles, California. Or should I just say California, but in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, with a shot to recapture the World Heavyweight Championship, the title that he lost at Backlash, thanks to Brock Lesnar. He'll get that golden opportunity here momentarily. He and Kurt Angle have to win here tonight. Otherwise, when we head to Kansas City next Friday night, Samoa Joe will still be out an opponent.
Opponents from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 235 pounds,
Well, when you talk about Kurt Angle and Sting have a big agenda in this matchup, AJ Styles and Ron Van Dam, they got a big agenda as well. 2 of the 4 participants in that fatal 4-way coming up at SummerSlam for the U.S. title.